Yeah, I'm about to play you this video. It's right here. You see Taribo West expressing his dissatisfaction, his discontent, his anger. Peter Rufai just died, one of Nigeria's prolific goalkeepers of all time, and he just died. And it is sad that the NFU or the NFF didn't really give it a befitting burial or attention as it should. I mean, considering that this is a very highly respectable icon right here. I want you to, listen to Taribo West's expression. You can tell that he's disheartened, he's sad, and yes, he's not happy at the way that such an icon, was treated. Like he said, I would never encourage any of my sons or anybody to, sacrifice themselves for this country. I mean, for someone like this to go ahead and say something like this, you must know that yes, this something must have really triggered this, and what triggered it was something really big. So check this one out, so you see for yourself.
For me, it's disheartening that you have Lagos States, you have Nigerian Football Association. They dropped the buck on the family. I felt in my spirit there is nothing to put your life for. That's why I say I have to shift back so that I will not implode. It's grieving. My mother passed on. I never shed tears. My father passed on in my hands. I never shed tears. Then when Rufai passed on, I had ghost pimple on my body. And every individual I'm speaking to, there was, tears of lamb rolling through my cheeks. What kind of nation is this? With this kind of example they have shown in Shefulue, in Stephen Keshi, blessed memory, Thompson Oliha, blessed memory, Rashidi Yekini. I will never advise even my son to put his feet for this country. Send me out. Do we have a football federation or do we have a football association in this Lagos state? That this hero, this soldier, this football evangelist has to be treated this way and his family. Could you imagine that the family will be crying just to solicit in within our groups to ask for money? That is madness. Look, please let me go. I don't want to pour my heart. It's
so disheartening seeing Taribo West express himself this way, man. I mean, for someone to go ahead and express himself like this, you must have known that, damn, man, this is really grieving for him. I'll play another one by Austin Eguavon. Austin Eguavon, I think he coached the Super Eagles one time, and you can hear from him. He also expressed dissatisfaction with how Peter Rufai's burial arrangements have been handled and how it has been shunned. It has been shown by the NFA and the NFF. So you check this one out and see.
I don't think we've done enough. I don't care what anybody's going to say about this, but I don't think we're doing enough. I mean, the difference between sportsmen and women and military people is the gun. Yeah, we lay our life. You see this mark here? I don't know if you can see a mark here. It was restored from Ortega during the Confederation Cup, Nigeria-Argentina. Boom. I thought I was blind. It was blood all over my face, but thank God it didn't. I could have been blind. Aloyagu lost his teeth. It was also the same attitude when late Keshi was buried many years ago in Ila, we were in Asaba too. Don't talk about Little Choka, Foley, and Wilfred and all of that. But it is what it is. But I think it's time for us to find a way now to say, let Shofolu. A lot of people have gone who have put their line between, their lives and I mean, to represent Nigeria. I don't think we've done enough. Honestly speaking, I don't care what anybody says right now or anybody think about me, but I don't think we've done enough. Because I think Peter Rufai is too big for a name that the government and the people in charge won't just come and take over this burial. I don't think Peter Rufai is a name, a household name, a big name, so it's so sad. I'm sorry to speak like this, but it's the way I'm feeling right now. Maybe because of emotions, but I don't think we've done enough.
That's it you hear from Austin Eguavon, and you see he also expressed his dissatisfaction. Like he said, I mean, Peter Rufai is a highly respectable, big name, a very highly respectable figure in the Nigerian sports, and here he is. He's not even giving a befitting burial, which goes to tell you that they themselves would fall into the same shoes when they eventually die. Like Taribo has said that this same thing happened to Stephen Keshi and the likes of others, and still give it Peter Rufai. I mean, Peter Rufai, everybody knows Peter Rufai, how much he did for Nigerian sports. But yeah, you see, it's the thing with Nigeria, we barely regard our heroes. I mean, even if you go outside sports too, how many of our heroes are being regarded? A lot of soldiers die every day at Sambisa Forest in Maiduguri, but how many of their families get to be treated really well? It's another thing again. These things go on and on and on, and it's so sad. It's so sad that these things may never end when you look at how long these things have been in place. And like I always say, I only hope that something happens, something changes, which I just keep hoping. But hope is all I have. I just gotta keep hoping. And that's it, and it is disheartening. Let me hear your take in the comment section. Let me hear your take. Just like me, I'm not happy, just like they're not happy. And I think that we can do better. We can really do better than we've done. That's it from me, because even from watching these videos, I've become so emotional myself that I'm telling you, I can't even talk anymore. I mean, it's really sad. It's really sad that we treat our servicemen the way we treat them. They really, really deserve better. They do. It's me from Great Dave right here, and I'm out.